Hey everyone, Dennis K here with Belize Islands Real Estate. Hope you're all doing well today. Today is Friday, March 19th, and I have something pretty exciting to tell you about. I have a new beachfront offering just north of Secret Beach. This is a lot that is right on the water with road access, has a beautiful beachfront. In fact, what I'm going to do now is show you some drone videos of the property, as well as go through the size, the exact location, what you can build on here, all the details for you. And so if you've been looking at beachfront or for beachfront in and around Secret Beach or the West Coast, check this property out. I don't think it'll last long. First of all, I'm going to do a share screen and share my Google Earth overlay map so you can see exactly where it is. So let's see if this thing pulls up here. There we go. So it is parcel number 8643. You can see it is located right here. So where is right here in comparison to Secret Beach? Well, let's kind of scroll down a little bit more. So this is the Secret Beach area right here. So this is where all the restaurants and bars are currently. And of course, they're spreading out to the north and south. But if we put a pin on here, right where the lot is, and we do a little measuring tape, we see how far that is. So if we go from the lot down to Secret Beach, it's 0.61 miles. All right. So far enough away from the action to be in a little bit quieter area, but close enough that literally within a short bike ride or golf cart ride south, you can be at some of the most popular restaurants, bars, beach bars, cafes, all in this Secret Beach area right here. Now, one point of note is that the road has been extended. So it used to end here right at Casanova Cabanas. Great property, by the way. Now it's been extended all the way up, and you're going to be able to see that in the video. But before I go, before I leave the Google Earth map, let me just show you what I really, really like about this property. You can see here that here's the size. So it's 65 feet wide by what was 135 feet deep. All right. So the property is a nice large property, but then past the property pegs, there is this nice big area of beach reserve. So this is all great space. In addition to the beachfront property, you have all the space that you can use. Now, of course, this is all public property here. This is part of the Queensland, but it's 66 feet. In fact, let me just show you how nice this is. So from going from the direct corner of the property line out to the water's edge, I bet it's going to go 50 feet or so. 51 feet. All right. So you have all this space to use. Now, some have asked before, do I need to build a seawall? This property owner did, because their property lines ended out here and they wanted to extend it out. So they did. They built a seawall. But this property, you don't need the seawall. In addition, these properties in this area, so starting at this corner going up, these properties here, you can see how they have a second row butting up next to them in the back. So to access these beachfront properties, you need to actually drive along the beachfront. So there's a small access road that runs, or that is surveyed to run rather, in front of all these lots. And that's okay. I mean, that's the way most properties are in and around Secret Beach. You can see even down at Secret Beach itself, where all the action is, there's an access road behind. But then just north, you see the access road goes in front to access these beachfront lots. So what makes this parcel up here even more valuable, in my opinion, is that the road traffic is all behind the property. So you access the beachfront lots by the access road behind, and that means there's no golf cart traffic in front of your property here. Let me show you a next picture here. I'm going to get to the drone video in a minute. No worries on that. Let me show you the plot overlay map. So here's the lot number here. It's number 334. You can see the 50-foot wide access road is behind. So parcel number 334. It's a nice big lot, 803 square meters. All right. So 19.78 square meters or linear meters of frontage by 41.25. That works out to 65 feet of width by a full 135 foot of depth. And let me just show you here on the map where that 66 feet of beach reserve comes into play. So there it is. So these lots up here, it's all the same thing, 66 feet of beach reserve. Just to give you an idea of where this is at in comparison to other projects that you may know about. So for example, on these three lots here, 417, 416, 418, those are the ones that have recently had beautiful new homes built on them. In fact, number 418 and 419, I think, is where the sea next to the, or casa next to the sea is located. Great Airbnb. So there you go. Check that out. Now let's get to the drone video, to the good stuff. And I want to show you just how beautiful this part of the island is. So I would do a share screen, and there it is. Here we go. The VLC player. All right. So this is a drone view looking from north to south. So this is Secret Beach down here. This is the main road coming up. You see it's all been completed. Beautiful access road. Here are the 2 lots that have been filled with the pier. So there's a lot next to it that is not for sale. And then this is the large parcel that is for sale right here. So it starts about here, it goes over 65 feet. Just about to the southern end is just about where this old fishing trap is. And I'll explain that in a bit. But you can see this beachfront here, that beach reserve. And let's check out the drone video. I'll stop it at various points just to explain what you're seeing, and we'll go from there. All right, so we can stop here. Now this is a view flipped around, obviously looking from south to north. So the property again starts right about here, goes 65 feet wide. So it's all this. So it's just about starting. See this little brown area right here? There just hasn't been any drainage created yet. So we need to just, make the drainage out to the sea, and this will all be filled when you go to build. It starts right about here, 65 feet over, and then this road here leads all the way up to the cut. So the cut's up here, and then these are those other nice, beautiful beachfront homes that have recently been built. All right, so there's a great shot looking out. So again, the property line starts right at about here, comes over 65 feet and out. This is all lit right here. Nice, beautiful high and dry ground. Looks out over the new, not Cayo Espanto, Cayo Rosario project. This is a beautiful project that's hopefully going to be taking off here pretty shortly. I don't have any new news as of late, but that's a private island that is set to be developed. Going to be a very nice high-end project. And then way off in the distance, you'll find Leonardo DiCaprio's island of Blacador Key. That has not started construction yet, just so you know. So some people have been asking, what are his plans? His plans, as far as we know, are to move forward. But with everything going on the past several years, the project is hasn't begun yet, but it's out there in the distance. Let's continue with the video. All right, so there's a good shot of it right here. So the property line would end right about here, lower part of your screen. And then you have this 50 feet of beach reserve that's all existing. Now, one thing you notice is that most of the West Coast has all this limestone or this bedrock right at the surface. This is actually very, very valuable. It prevents your beach from being washed away. So if you do get a major storm, you do see some wave action coming in here off the bay, which doesn't happen very often because the bay is very shallow. So you're not going to get any really sort of wave action on these beaches. But this limestone right at the surface, that's really valuable because it really acts as a protection for your property. Now, what you can do, and what I've seen other people do in other lots like this, is you have a full 65 feet here. Let's say you wanted to create a swimming area where you want to have like a zero entry of sand right into the water. Your builder can build like a little inlet right here. You can actually fill this with sand, and then you can actually have a sandy beach going right off into the water. So this is very easy for your builder to do. There's another great shot of it looking from west to east. So this is the property here. Now, some people say, well, what is there these sticks in the water? That is an old way of catching fish. Those are fish traps. So this one is obviously not in use anymore. It's all broken down now. But what the fish do is they swim up and down the coast, close to the shore. They hit this tree line, and there's fencing underneath there. So they hit this stick line. They'll naturally go out toward deeper water. And when they do, they come into this round area where they get trapped or caught in this round area. And then once every 3 or 4 days, a fisherman would come to the net and he would scoop them out. This one obviously looks under no longer in use anymore, but that's what these are. And you'll find these all over Belize, especially on the west coast of Ambergris Key. There's a great little shot of it. So again, lot starts here, 65 feet over. So people ask, what can I build on a property this big? Well, that's a lot of space, 65 by 135. You could have a single family home plus probably 3 or 4 casitas. So if you're looking for a Airbnb type project, you can easily build it in such a lot. You can have commercial, residential, combination of the two. You can just build one nice big family estate, or you could even build a small apartment or condo project on the west side here. If you notice, going up and down the shores of the West Coast, and even including Secret Beach, there is nothing for sale in terms of apartments or condos or even homes. So what you could do is, let's say you didn't want to crowd the property, but you bought this property and you built a 3-story condo building. And let's say they're each 1 or 2 bedroom units. So you have 2 per floor. So 2, 4, 6. So 6 2 bedrooms or 6 1 bedrooms or whatever. Have a rooftop area where each of the owners can go up and use it as an outdoor living room or barbecue, put a pool in, and then put those on the market. I don't think it would take you too long to sell out 5 of the units. So if you want to sell 5, keep 1 for you and your family to use, I think that would be a great project for someone, and it would give us some inventory to sell. So if you do a project like that, let me know, because I would love to work with you in helping you design the project, working with the local architect, the builders. But I think the east side is long overdue for some affordable condos on those beautiful waters of Ambergris Bay. So you can see why people really enjoy the West Coast, the color of the water, the beaches, and just pure natural beauty over here in this part of Ambergris Caye. Now, just for reference, you have Secret Beach here. From Secret Beach, the road goes over all the way to the East Coast. So from Secret Beach here, straight over to the East Coast is 3 miles. So it's about 0.6 miles from here down. So it's 3.6 miles from here all the way to the East Coast. And at the East Coast, as soon as you hit the end there at the ocean, Caribbean Sea, if you take a left, there's a grocery store just a few blocks to the north called the Mata Grande grocery store. There's lots of other restaurants in the area. You have a lot of resorts. You have just a ton of beach bars, restaurants, cafes, services and amenities over there. So people always say, well, if I lived here, where would I go for groceries? Well, for your weekly grocery shopping, I would say go into San Pedro town, because there's you want to go into San Pedro anyway once a week and, see friends or buy groceries or pay bills, whatever you want to do. But also for your other things, you can get grocery delivery right to your home. So there's several places that I love. You can go online, order your groceries, and yeah, there might be a little bit of a charge to run them up here by taxi or whatever. But hey, you can do that. Or just go over to the other side of the island if you just need something like bread, milk, sugar, the basics, beer, some Caribbean rum. They just drive over 3.6 miles to the Mata Grande grocery store and pick up a few things that you need right there. Now, for those of you who aren't familiar with Secret Beach, sometimes you see these videos and then you ask about utilities. So this area is completely off-grid. So everything you see built, everything you see from the turnoff road leading Secret Beach, this includes all the subdivisions of Paul Maya Woods, Grand Belize Estates, Ambergris Woods, all these subdivisions in this area is 100% off-grid. So people are building using solar, a generator backup for rainwater cistern for your drinking water, bathing water, or they'll go with a well with a reverse osmosis system or filter. But everything you see built along the entire West Coast is completely off-grid. All right, well, I think that's enough drone video. I think you get the idea. So if you're in the market for a beachfront lot like this, the pricing and details on this is it's $245,000 US dollars. That is quite a bit under the current comps right now. So we had 2 beachfront lots down at Secret Beach that are selling for $300 a piece. I don't know if those have sold yet. I think there's a lot of interest in those. And then there were 2 lots just to the south of these for 275. I think those are still available. So this one at 245 puts them 30,000 less than the other one. And the other ones had the road access going in the front, right? So I think this lot is more valuable at 245. Now the seller is not able to offer any financing on this. He just has to sell for personal reasons. So we need a cash sale at 245. So let me know what your thoughts are on this. I don't think these will last long. This is one of the only property, or in fact, the only property available at Secret Beach that has the road access in the back that is of this size and that is of this comp. So 245 US. Let me know if you have any questions, comments, concerns. Email me at the link below, or if you just want to go ahead and buy me coffee because you love my videos so much and you want to get on a one-on-one Zoom call with me, hit me up on the Buy Me Coffee link below. I certainly appreciate your support. And for all of those of you who maybe this particular lot is a little rich for your blood, you're looking for something more off beach, let me know, because I have a couple of things coming up. They haven't gone public yet. I'm going to give my clients and investors a few days to act before I publish it to my channel. But I do have a couple of deals coming up. They're going to be in the 55 to 75 range with seller financing, close to Secret Beach. So if that's of interest to you, let me know. We'll get you on our mailing list and we'll get that information out to you as soon as possible. All right. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a great day, good weekend, and we'll see you soon.